Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the anniversary of another Children's Day, and I'm here to wish you all a happy Children's Day. For all our children out there, I wish you well. I wish you grow in the strength of the Lord, you grow in the wisdom of God, you grow in favor with God and with me. I hope that your path drops fatness. I hope that you journey through life, navigate through life without others. I pray that great things are said concerning you. Okay, so if you're a child out there, I wish you a very happy Children's Day and many more of it, ill and healthy. If you're a parent out there, my kind regards to your children on the occasion of today. And if you as a parent as well, you are a child, you have your parents ill and healthy, you still have your parents alive, I wish you as well a happy Children's Day. Okay, so let me dive right into what I'm here today. Okay, under the law, legally, children are said to be from 14 downwards. So anything, of course, we have different milestones up to then, and from 14 to 18, you can be said to be a young adult. So, but generally, children are said to be 14 from zero from age 0 day or 0 hour to 14, and largely you can see everyone under the age of 18 is still a child, though not they can't really be classified as a child, just to save some adult stress. Okay, now I want to raise awareness about this decadence running around in the society. It is not prevalent in the society, especially amidst schools, religious centers, and different what have you. What is this? And I believe largely that it is being under discussed. Like, we see them out there. We some parents do not even care, which is very wrong. These are things that are going on every now and then in our society. It should not be. An end must come to impunity. So I'm doing this video to raise an awareness against all forms of abuse and assault being done against children. Now, we have a whole wide range of abuse, and of course over the years we'll see I think this is this Stephen, this guy that was murdered, was we don't even know what exact investigation they were really the panel really, as in what's the exact report to believe about what the panel was saying and not, but it was largely spread that he was poisoned by his fellow students in school. That case has died down now. He was the only child of his parents, and the parents they are left to mourn him for the rest of their lives. Okay, so now there is this thing that is prevalent now in schools, in different gatherings where you find students, where you find children, and it is the scraping of children's hair. Sometimes I've been to a police station several times in which I've seen people coming to lodge complaint that they were even the one that dressed their child, their baby for school, and the baby was well put together, but on returning home after school they realized that a part of their hair has been chopped off, has been chopped away, and all manners of evil practices being done against children. If you see this, please do not be silent. Take note of how your children go to school every day. Take note of how they come. No teacher has the right to cut a part of a child's hair. You don't pay them for that. It is only if you engage the school for that, maybe the boarding school or something, or you engage them for that special service. If you don't engage them for that special service, they do not have that right. Even as a matter of fact, even for immunization, if you've decided that your child is not going to take immunization, perhaps you have a particular hospital or a particular center where you take your child to for immunization, and perhaps sometimes Nigeria can be very, very funny. You do not trust the immunization they are going to administer to your child in school or all around. You can give them strict instructions not to administer immunization to your child, and as well you can decide not to give them that green card, that immunization card, so that they do not, and as well give strict instructions for them that you do not want your child to take such immunization. If you want your child to, if perhaps maybe they are doing special immunization in school or they are taking it around the vicinity of the school, they should leave their address. You will be willing to pay them a visit and bring your child along with you to take whatever immunization it is that they are going to take. So that's been done. Now, like I said, I've seen several ones. As a matter of fact, there was even one that was brought to a particular NGO that I belong to, in which they chopped the hair of the child off at one part of the head, and the parents were now trying to raise alarm. In them trying to raise alarm, they were trying to silence the parent and say no. So they've even went ahead. The school authority has gone ahead to reach out to the police officers within that environment, the police station within that environment, such that the parents will not be able to lodge complaint. We needed to pick it up and write a letter, a formal letter petition, write a petition to the Commissioner of Police of the state, seeking into that a CP use his office to wade into the matter, do proper investigation, bring culprits to book. So that's been with me to this time. I want you to subscribe, I want you to like, I want you to follow. So please do that. Go back now, like, subscribe, share, follow. Thank you. Click on the notification button. Have you subscribed? No. Go back, subscribe, like. Thank you. And I could remember very well, there's this particular brother in my church. I just noticed this. I did not even know that it was prevalent then. Should be around, I think that should be around 2019. I noticed it. I was like, who cut their baby hair like this? Like, I don't understand. Is it that you wanted to barb him and you stopped along the way, or what? He said no. It was from school. No, you shall cover him with the blood of Jesus. No, parents, please stop being negligent. Stop being irresponsible. Take everything that belongs to your children very, very seriously. For your information, do you know that most of these people, they yank the children's hair off and sell them to ritualists? They have things they use these people's hair for. So if the school and teacher of your children cannot be accountable for them, where you pay huge amount of money, they want to leave your word in their care. You should take your child out of that school, and not just taking your child out of that school. You should make them accountable and responsible for it as much as possible. Write to children organizations, write to Ministry of Women and Children Affairs, write to FIDA. There are a lot of NGOs that does this. Write to them that they should take this thing up. If need be, those schools should be shut down. Because I don't understand the kind of nonsense going on around schools these days. Imagine the case of this particular lady. Was it Esther? What was her name? That was shouting that why would the school send his her sister, a 12-year-old girl, away from school at school hours. Lot of people, I could see a lot of people saying all manners of nonsense. The child went to school late, the child was putting on a black socks, was doing all manners of things. That is very wrong. Even if the child is owing school fees and you've written a note, if you've written a note to the ward, to the parent, to the guardian, whatever it is in charge, you've given a note to the child, to the child to take to his parents at home, and they still refuse to. What should you do? You should want teachers with records. You should want teachers at the school gate. Then let them sign the parent records. Any child that is owing school fees. Any child that is owing school fees, the child, the students should be sent back immediately veer the mode of transportation in which they are brought to school. You send them back. If it is a bus, if it is a school bus that they bring them, ask the school bus to take them back. Whatever it is, ask it to take them back. Now, for those ones that will tell you that their parents are no longer at home, their guardians are no longer at home, maybe they work, they have a white collar job or whatever, or they must have gone to shop or whatever it is, you keep them within the school premises, but outside of the class, if need be. Not that you just allow a child to be ready, to be worthy, to be roaming around the street when they should be in class, when the parents and guardians actually thought that they are already in your care. Let's address ease in society. I see a lot of people saying that no, the girl is out to destroy body saying the girl is out to destroy the school image, the girl is out to destroy their business. No. Can we be intelligent for once? Can we treat things as they should? These are children left in your custody as their guardian. Parents pay huge amounts of money to make sure that their children are safe and secure during a particular hour when they are with you, and just throw them out like a garbage, and you want and nobody's saying anything. No, these are abuses and assaults that have been done against children, and this should stop. On the occasion of this year's children anniversary, I'm raising out my voice loud. I'm raising out a voice for children that all forms of abuses and emotional tortures against them should stop. They should stop. It's high time our society take responsibilities for all these things. These are things that cannot be obtainable where things are working in sane climes. And we all want Nigeria to be a sane climb. We all want things to be done properly, but we cannot give enough regard that children deserve for them. In advanced countries, when a child is seen trying to cross even major roads, everybody must stop for that child to cross. But you see here, everybody just does things without impunity. Things must stop. This must stop. Enough of all this kind of things. An end must come to all forms of impunity against children. Okay, so I think I've been able to say this, that we should I believe as Nigerians, as teachers, and whoever it is that we are in charge of children, we can do more. We can do more by being responsible, by seeing ourselves as first duty care holders to these children. Not just bring your school fee, time collect money. When it comes to children, everything that comes about children is not just about means of livelihood first. It's about nurturing another generation. It's about raising another life. It's about raising another system. It's not just about let me find a job. It's not just about let me do business. No, there is more to it. Schools, institutions, centers, religious institutions, whatever it is, children's gathering that enough care not being given to children, they should be closed down. Would we have somebody doing business and taking money and everything? Or we have our children being sane? We have our children being old. We have our children being healthy. We have our children physically, spiritually, and emotionally being looked after. Not some sort of people that will just yank the child's baby off and sell to some ritualists or whoever it is that they sell to. And when they bring them to police station, you see some of them, they be calling their babalawos, they be calling their pastors, they saying they should come and tell those police officers that they are good and well-behaved people. If you are good and well-behaved people, they will yank the child's baby hair, the child's hair off in the middle house one side. Who cut it? If parents do not give express permission for you to cut them, even if it is well grown or if it is not well kept, it is not your duty to cut it off. Yes, it is not. It's not your duty. You have no responsibility to cut it. And if peradventure you even cut it, you should give it back to that child. You put it in his or her bag. Not that you take it off somewhere and you then begin to say no, you don't know about it. If any of such thing comes to my table, you will regret it. I can bet you that. So I hope I've been able to raise alarm for this. If you see this on your child, if you see this on your cousin, if you see this on anyone around you, please raise an alarm. Report to appropriate authority. Report to the Ministry of Women and Children Affairs. Report to the nearest NGO around you. Report to the nearest FIDA around you. FIDA is a group of women lawyers that is basically saddled with raising and defending the voice of children and women in our society, vulnerable children and women in our society. So I want you to know that there are a whole lot of people that are willing to help you. That's when you are willing to help yourself as well. Do not keep short. And as a matter of fact, as you take your child to school, tell them none of your they should not even as much as try to cut your child's nails. Talk more of his hair, talk more of her hair. You do not give them that right. They should not, because the thing is that gone are those days. Even back then when I was in school, there is, I think it was on every Thursdays, your teachers on the assembly hall, they check your nails, they check your teeth and everything to make sure that it is well cleaned. And for those that are not well clean, they'll just give you like a ruler or something. They use it to clean your hand and tell you that you should not you should clean it at home, and or even write a note and give it to you to give to your parent at home. Not all this kind of nonsense and nonsense. Not all this kind of things going on in the society now. There are a lot of ills going on around us, and children are not being exempted. Look out for your child. It is very important. Thank you so much. So if you stay with me to this very time, I would like you to know that I'm Barrister Yemi, and I want you to subscribe. I want you to follow me. I want to subscribe. I want you to click on the notification button such that anytime I upload something, you can always see. Thank you so much. God bless you.